I can wear work clothes in my video 2K, except I haven't been promoted yet. Still working on it. Okay, so Kay wants to know what the geekiest show I watch is, or nerdiest, whatever. Honestly, I watch a lot of nerdy stuff. The 3 nerdiest shows, 4, 5, well, okay. Nerdiest franchise. The 3 nerdiest franchises of TV shows I watch would include Red Dwarf, Star Trek, and Gundam. All three of these are pretty nerdy. And they're all sci-fi, which I just consider nerdy as sci-fi. If you guys have a different terminology as far as nerdy is concerned, I'm sorry, but for me, nerdy has always been sci-fi. Geeky has always been sci-fi shows. Mostly because I grew up with people thinking that Star Trek was weird and make fun of me for liking Star Trek, but I loved it. So yeah, Gundam, as you all know, Gundam 00 is my favorite anime of all time, and I love myself some Gundam. Gundam is awesome. What I like about Gundam is it's even more nerdy than like Star Trek. And the reason why it's so nerdy is because I actually just learned this not too long ago, that everything in this is scientifically possible. Gundams are scientifically possible, the space colonies are all scientifically possible. Everything in Gundam, for the most part, is based on science. Even like the Zero System, from what I understand, is built, its basis is in science somewhat, in the sense of there could be a computer program that could feed you statistical information, which is basically what the Zero System is. You probably wouldn't have the same outcome as the Zero System would give you, but you would have something very, very similar to it. In Gundam 00, I think you're starting to stretch it a little bit with the whole innovator thing, along with like the original Gundam with the new type stuff. But of course, that means just that humans are evolving into something even more. I don't think I have to explain why Star Trek is nerdy. Star Trek is amazingly nerdy, but like I was saying about Gundam, it's not based completely and utterly on science, so I guess it's less nerdy, but it's definitely nerdy. This is the only Star Trek thing I own. Well, I do own Nemesis as well, but Nemesis is dead. But this is the best of Star Trek The Next Generation Volume 2, and it's got Relics, The Inner Light, Cause and Effect, and Tapestry, if you guys know Star Trek episode titles. But it's The Next Generation, which is my favorite Star Trek series. And next we've got Red Dwarf. Red Dwarf is a spoof on Star Trek, so it takes everything nerdy about Star Trek and just makes it funny, which I absolutely adore. It's hilarious. It's basically what would probably happen if the same situation for Star Trek happened in Red Dwarf. It's basically what happened. It follows kind of the lowly crew of the ship instead of the bridge crew of the ship, because they're technicians. Lister and Rimmer are technicians. They're like the lowest form of life on that ship, and it's hilarious. And I love Red Dwarf. So if you have any chances to watch any of those series and you guys want to get into something nerdy, do it. Do it. My question for the next person is going to be, what is your favorite Star Trek series? And if you have never seen Star Trek, then what series do you want to watch if you haven't seen one already? So that is my question for the next person. What's your favorite Star Trek series? And if you have never seen Star Trek, then what series would you like to see the most? And that is all I have for you guys today. And TK, we're going to hopefully see you tomorrow. I hope you come back soon. If not, then Couch, and we'll see you on Thursday.